Dinosaurs have no respect. First, they spit in this guy's eye, and the second thing, they ate him. That is so uncool. Hey toy fans, so I'm here with this is kind of our last Jurassic June toy review. This was kind of a heavy hitter for me. I haven't seen a lot posted on it, but this is one of those that as soon as I saw it, I said, I have to get it because I missed out on the Jeep the first time. I also missed out on the character. May I present Mattel's Dennis Nedry Getaway Pack. So this is the pack that's now on Target right now. It's got a Dilophosaurus, Dennis Nedry in his raincoat, and then of course our number 12 Jeep with the cover on it. I cannot wait to get into this. Supposedly they have corrected a few things and then omitted a few things, and we'll discuss that as we get in the review. Before I get in the review, just take a moment real quick. If you like what I'm doing, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications from anything from me to you, so that way you can know what comes out, when, where, when, why, and how. Yeah. All right, what do you say? Let's get into it. All right, and I present the big cheese, the big piece out of Jurassic June so far was this Dennis Nedry Getaway Pack. Now, this is something that has hit Target shelves exclusively here recently. It is out, it's available. If you come across one, definitely pick it up. They're flying off the shelves like hotcakes when they are seen. This is kind of one of those definitive packs. This time we're actually getting Dennis, but instead of him having his Hawaiian shirt, he's got a signature blue from his office chair, and then his rain jacket. And that's a very important part because this is a very important scene. With him, we do get the Dilophosaurus. And one of the things I noticed about the Dilophosaurus is that this is the correct color sequence pattern that we have on the frills that we didn't get with the original release for the Jurassic World toys. Now this is going to be the same type of mold and model as the other, and I can show the first run as well so you can compare the two, but this time we're getting it with this coloring instead. And then of course we got this Jeep. Now Jeep is actually created by Mattel through Mattel instead of through Matchbox. Now originally the Jeep that we had, number 18, was through Matchbox, and it was missing the side mirrors. It was missing the side mirrors, it was missing the tire on the back, but it had a working winch. This time we got our side mirrors. They're actually packed in on the back. We've got a tire on the back. But wait, no working winch? What is this? The one scene where we'd actually use a working winch, and it's a no-show. So that might be kind of a hit for me on that one, because that's kind of a big deal in my opinion. Dill big pickle. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. You've got this nice cardboard structure that has like a road. Jeep is exposed where you can kind of see it, but it's all tied down. You've got the rainwater going in the back, lightning strike, the Jurassic World Legacy Collection over here. Dennis is actually put inside of a bubble, so he is completely enclosed along with the stick, and the Dilophosaurus is spitting. The Dilophosaurus is actually set out so you can kind of move him just a little bit. So he's exposed a little bit like the Jeep, but he's still tied down onto a clear bubble piece here. And all of this sits upright because there's another cardboard piece that sits out to make them stand out away from the back, which I really like because they've got this beautiful sign up there. Now, let's take a look at the back real quick. On the back, we get more of our Jurassic World Legacy Collection emblems up here. It does show that the top of this Jeep does open up and it has a row bar inside. We get to see kind of a play feature where you get the Dilophosaurus kind of spitting at Dennis with the stick, and the Jeep here. That's just kind of set up for us. And then some information. Dilophosaurus, Getaway Pack, Dennis Nedry, movable roof, and a stick included. So that's the big bombshell of a release here. The stick has been made, sculpted, and tooled. We now have a stick that we can reuse in our Jurassic Park and Jurassic World Legacy Collection stuff. So, yay! If ever we need a stick, I wonder if they could use that with other toy lines as well. Maybe even He-Man. Now, all in all, it is a beautifully packaged piece. I think that it displays nicely, and it's one of those that if you didn't take your toys out, you kept them on package. One thing that I do like that Mattel's doing with the Jurassic World stuff is that they have it where a lot of the dinosaurs are exposed. You can still play with the play features, but you can keep it on the beautiful packaging that they've been creating. However, for me, I like to take them out and play with them because they're toys. So I need to take this out and see what's inside. Okay, and this of course is the Dennis Nedry Escape Pack. Now, it's really cool because again, you get the Jeep, you get a Dennis Nedry, and you get a Dilophosaurus. And of course, you know, we get movie accurate quills on it. We also, or the frills I should say, we get the stick. We don't get the can of Barbasol, and that's one thing to keep in mind. So I figured we'd start with the dinosaur first. Now with this pack, we do get a Dilophosaurus. Now the Dilophosaurus, it has several points of articulation. It's got the frills that move back and forth. It has the arms that move up and down. It's got these two legs. Now, this model has always had stiff legs on it, including the one that I got with the Jurassic World run. It does have a removable spit. And it's just kind of a pegged in hole there. So you peg the spit in, and it has it in full spitting mode. Now, with this particular mold, these things are kind of hard to stand up to. Let's compare them. This is the one from the Jurassic World line. Now, this is the original one that I had. All in all, they're the same sculpt. The frills are a little bit different, but this one feels a little less stiff, whereas the one that I got with the Dennis Nedry pack, its leg is turned a little bit, so it doesn't stand quite as well. That'll be one of those I have to heat up the leg, turn it to its right position, and kind of correct that. Now, all in all, I think he's beautiful, and I love that they did the correct coloring on this. Even though I really like the other version as well, I think having the correct color version makes this one really worthwhile. Now, with our Dennis Nedry, he has a lot of the same articulation as pretty much all the other characters that Mattel has done. So he's got a ball-jointed neck here. He has a swivel waist. Big old round swivel waist. He has ball hinged shoulders, and of course ball hinged elbows as well. That allows him to do rotation there. He's got ball hinged hips and ball hinged knees as well. And mine's a little stiff. Like they're not want to turn quite that well. And I've got a few areas of flashing, like that one. Get rid of that. Now, note that unlike Hasbro, there is no articulation in the hands, so there's no wrist articulation and no foot articulation either. Now, Dennis does come with these glasses, and these glasses are pegged into his head. I believe they are removable. However, I'm not going to remove mine because I have a tendency to lose those small parts, and I'd much rather keep it on his face. Now, the jacket is also removable as well, but you are left with, of course, a yellow sleeve and a blue body. So, unless you're wanting to swap out arms, probably want to keep that jacket on him. But it is good to note, there is a little bit of sculpting on his back as well. Now with that, he has two hands here that they are semi-pliable, so the stick can hold in either hand. You know, this is something that can easily be lost. So, those who have small kids that you want to give this to, there are two very small parts in there that can easily go down their throats. So keep that in mind. This is going to be pretty much the same mold as the original version that we got. However, the winch on this one is a non-working winch. It's like they sculpted over the top of it, or just took a blanketed mold of everything put together, and that's what they released. In my opinion, I think this would have been necessary to have the winch available for this specific model. And the reason why is because the one time in the movie that we actually see it being used is during the scene. So to me, it makes, a lot of sense to have it to where the winch is going to be available. Other than that, we do have some beautiful sticker work here with the lights, the license plate, the row lights up at the top. This is actually a paint app along with this as well. These, however, are stickers, so keep in mind if you're wanting to play with it in the water at some point, these will come off. Going to the back, we got some more beautiful sticker work. And then we finally had that addition of the back tire. Now, these also have a bit of a hitch to it, so if we were to ever get, say, I don't know, a trailer or something, or maybe they decide to do some of the Lost World vehicles or trailers, we might be able to hitch that onto something and have a carrying thing to it, or like a mobile command that goes with it, which would be pretty cool. Hey Mattel, if you're listening to this, If you make a mobile command trailer, we'll totally buy it. Now, the one key feature on this, and the only way to get Dennis in and out, is you have to actually take off the rag top. Now, it is a semi-hard plastic, so it's kind of squeezable. It's got the light bar, it's actually attached to it, and you've got the windows as a separate piece screwed into this. So this is all one piece now. Now, instead of having the bars go all the way back, much like Jeep number 18 or the other Jeeps, it's all molded in this red that comes from the window, and then it stops here. Going up to the front, we do get some dash work in there. Now, the dash itself is actually made in a clear plastic, and it's sculpted down. However, because it's clear, a lot of it just seems to be kind of see-through. We do get some cup holders, and of course a gear shift in there. It looks nice. All in all, I think this is a great set. This particular set is available right now on Target shelves, so happy hunting, my friends. You know, I'd been wanting a Jeep forever, and the prices of these Jeeps have skyrocketed. It's insane how popular Jurassic Park has come back around and, you know, kind of got its fandom back out. So it's really nice to see a Jeep coming back into the collection. It's the number 12, so it's Dennis's Jeep. This is the gas powered that he uses. I'd like to see maybe a re-release of the 18, maybe even a release of the number 10, which is the gas powered Jeep with the toolboxes on the back that has Malcolm and Muldoon and Sadler. So I'm loving seeing these come out. These are super cool. And the boxing and everything on this is outstanding. So to me, it's well worth it. Let's talk cost on this. So I got this for $29.99 at Target. This is, keep in mind, a Target exclusive. So for $29.99 with the nice, beautiful box that it comes in, the Jeep figure, dinosaur, I'm going to go $2 signs on this. I think that that's kind of the normal price. That's what we're expecting out of this. So I think it's priced right. With stars on this particular Jeep, the Jeep is where I have my problems. The thing is that it's really one problem, and that one problem is the winch. You know, with the Matchbox, we got the winch. With this one, we didn't. This is the one scene where they use it. This is the one that if you're going to have a winch, this is the Jeep that should have it. I do like that they had the addition of the mirrors this time, because originally they didn't have that. This time they do. And of course, the back tire, the spare tire, which is really good. So it just proves that Mattel is listening to some of what we're saying. We're just not getting the full effect. That winch is a bit of a letdown. I'm going to take half a star for it, but just half. All in all, it's a cool set, and I think it really speaks loads to what we would want with the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Legacy items. I think it works really well, and I think it'll display really nicely on the shelf. So no preview for next week. At this point, you know, we're kind of ending up the Jurassic June. I got one more thing for you, but it'll be a bit of a surprise. We got a few more cars, and then we'll get back into our regular scheduled program. So comment. What do you like? What do you not like about this? Do you agree with me with the winch? Do you think that was a bit of a bum rap to not have it on there? Do you think it's something that's just easily overlooked? What would you say about having a command trailer from like Lost World that might fit to the back of this, or have a hitch or something? I think that all these are really, really cool things that we could be having right now. Mattel, hopefully you're listening. You have fans out there that would buy these things, so keep that in mind. Now remember, they're not dolls. They're action figures. Action figure playsets with dinosaurs and Jeeps. Oh my. This episode of Tay Ray Gun was sponsored by Marvin Dog Media. To learn more about Marvin Dog Media, visit www.marvindogmedia.com. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below to let YouTube know that you like what I'm making. And be sure to hit that bell notification so you get updates to future content.